Tiger Woods is awake, responsive and recovering after emergency surgery following a terrifying car crash. The legendary golf.
Airports are always busy. Jets take off, jets land, and usually no one gives them a second look. But now and then, a plane appears on the runway that makes people pause. For golf fans, that jet was Tiger Woods' Gulfstream G550. For years, it was a mystery. Everyone wanted to know what's really inside Tiger Woods' private jet. People only saw it from a distance while reporters guessed what might be inside. Even big media outlets couldn't uncover the truth. The real story stayed secret until the day it was finally searched. And when the truth came out, it wasn't just a luxury plane. It was a complete fortress. Tiger's Flying Fortress. From the moment Tiger Woods became a global star, his life was under the brightest spotlight in sports. Every tournament, every relationship, every injury, nothing was truly private. And yet, one thing remained hidden: his jet. The Gulfstream G550 wasn't just a way to travel. It was a shadow that followed him, appearing suddenly in faraway places before disappearing again. Sometimes it was spotted on the runway at Augusta just days before the Masters, sending shockwaves through the golf world. While other times it appeared in the Bahamas, Ireland, or Dubai, hinting at secret training sessions or special events. Wherever Tiger's jet went, headlines soon followed. Now, the Gulfstream G550 is not just an airplane. It is a statement. Capable of flying nearly 7,000 nautical miles without stopping, it connects continents in a single leap. To Tiger, it meant never having to slow down, never having to wait, never having to waste a moment. From the outside, the jet is elegant but understated. Its long fuselage and large oval windows suggest power without flaunting it. Beneath the wings, two Rolls-Royce engines whisper with a force strong enough to lift a small mansion into the sky. But the exterior was only the beginning. Inside, the G550 was an entirely different world. The hidden trail. Every aircraft in the United States needs to carry a registration number. For Tiger's private jet, that identifier is N517TW. While the plane is linked to GTW Corporation, a company believed to handle Tiger's personal operations, the connection has always been clear to those who know where to look. For years, aviation journalists and enthusiasts have tracked the movements of N517TW across the skies. Even though Tiger's jet is shielded by the FAA's LLADD privacy program, which blocks flight information from appearing on public tracking sites, its signals cannot be completely hidden. A DSB receivers still capture real-time data about an aircraft's speed and location, allowing hobbyists to follow its path. Plane spotting communities often share sightings online, posting high-resolution photos taken from public areas near airports. The TW in the tail number has become a recognizable marker, making Tiger's Gulfstream one of the most easily identified celebrity jets. Even when ownership structures change or tail numbers are updated, the FAA keeps detailed public records. Enthusiasts quickly piece these changes together, linking flight logs, registries, and archives to build a complete picture. Subscription-based services even provide access to historical travel patterns, offering hints about Tiger's destinations. No matter how carefully he tried to hide his movements, the trail was always there. Travel patterns. Tiger Woods' jet hasn't just carried him around the world, it's been a lifeline. Take the 2015 Masters, for example. At the time, Tiger was dealing with multiple injuries, and many believed he wouldn't compete. But fans spotted his jet at Augusta National Airport. That single sighting sparked rumors, and just days later, Tiger appeared on the course, proving the jet's arrival had been the first sign of his comeback. The same thing happened in 2022. After his near-fatal car accident in 2021, many doubted he would ever return to professional golf. But yet again, his jet was seen at Augusta. The whispers quickly turned into confirmation. Tiger was back at the Masters, delivering one of the greatest comebacks in sports history. It hasn't always been Augusta, though. In July 2022, his plane landed in Shannon, Ireland, ahead of the J.P. McManus Pro-Am, a star-studded charity event. That's when fans realized his jet wasn't only for major tournaments, it was his gateway to global golf. Other patterns began to emerge. His regular flights to the Bahamas are linked directly to the Hero World Challenge, the event he hosts. Sightings in California lined up with his Genesis Invitational at Riviera. Even trips for rehab and surgeries left clues as fans tracked his movements through his jet. For those paying attention, the plane became a silent press release. It didn't need words. Its arrival at an airport told the world exactly what Tiger was planning next. But one question lingered. What was inside the jet? The answer only came after it was searched by customs after a regular international flight. What they really found. From the outside, Tiger Woods' Gulfstream G550 could pass for any other luxury jet. Sleek, polished, and understated. It seemed no different from the planes of other billionaires and athletes. But once customs stepped inside, the story changed completely. The first detail that stood out was how deeply personalized the jet was. Instead of just leather seats and luxury finishes, it had massage tables built into the cabin, allowing Tiger to receive therapy sessions mid-flight. In one small compartment, investigators even found folders filled with old medical scans, X-rays, and MRIs, documenting the long history of his back and leg injuries. But this was not only a place of healing, it was also a training ground. A section of the cabin was fitted with secure storage for golf clubs, portable putting mats, and practice tools. Then came the gallery, which revealed an entirely different layer of preparation. Stocked with carefully portioned meals, nutrient-packed foods, and performance drinks, the kitchen was essentially a flying nutrition station. Everything matched the strict diet of a world-class athlete. And finally, there were the personal touches. In a locked case sat engraved golf balls, each one marking a career milestone. Scattered around the cabin were framed family photos, small trophies, and custom leather seats embossed with his initials. These details transformed the jet from a corporate machine into something far more intimate. Tiger's sanctuary in the sky. When the search was over, nothing illegal was discovered. Instead, the plane told a very different story. It revealed Tiger Woods as disciplined, intensely private, and a man who carried not only his career, but also his family and resilience with him on every flight. But when the news of this search went public, fans became crazy. The media storm. Once the world got a glimpse inside Tiger Woods' jet, the fascination never stopped. Sports writers marveled at how it was tailored not just for luxury, but for survival. Lifestyle magazines named it the ultimate symbol of wealth and power. And soon, the plane itself became more than transportation. It became a message. Every airport sighting carried meaning. To fans, the jet was like a silent announcement. If it landed in Augusta, whispers of a Masters appearance spread instantly. If it touched down in Los Angeles or the Bahamas, speculation about his next move surged. Even tournament organizers admitted the aircraft influenced media coverage. Once Tiger's jet was spotted in a host city, the hype machine kicked into gear. Online, the reaction was divided. Admirers saw the customization as proof of his discipline and dedication. Critics worried about privacy, arguing that this exposure could put his security at risk. But through all the noise, Tiger's purpose remained steady. For him, the plane wasn't about status or showmanship. It was about control. It gave him privacy when the spotlight burned too bright. It gave him rest when his body demanded recovery. It gave him freedom to live on his own terms, something no tabloid or camera could take away. Career and lifestyle impact. Tiger Woods didn't just buy a plane. He bought an advantage. His Gulfstream G550 wasn't about luxury, it was about winning. Instead of wasting hours in commercial airports, he'd jet straight from the 18th hole to his next event, giving him more time to recover and less stress. This wasn't just a plane, it was his secret weapon. It let him hop from corporate gigs to charity events and still make it to the practice range. After his surgeries, that G550 became a lifesaver, a perfectly controlled recovery room in the sky. It let him fly all over the globe for tournaments, skipping exhausting layovers. It even gave him the privacy and security that commercial travel couldn't. For Tiger, this plane was more than a vehicle. It was a competitive edge, a shield, and the ultimate tool to dominate the game. At first, Tiger Woods Gulfstream G550 looks like just another luxury jet, but at a closer look, it's much more. Every detail is built around Tiger's life. It's not only for travel, it's about survival, focus, and who he is. This plane isn't just transportation, it's Tiger's fortress, a place where he manages pain and recovery and keeps his privacy. So what do you think about Tiger Woods' private jet? Is it just a luxury, or is it something much more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Until then, see ya.